Have you ever wondered how to deal with hatred without reacting aggressively? Stoic philosophy could be the answer you're looking for to master your emotions and stop negativity from controlling your life. Imagine someone deliberately trying to provoke you rather than responding with anger. You choose to remain calm. Stoic philosophy teaches us that this is the most powerful way to overcome any challenge. It may seem paradoxical, but in reality, silence and non-reaction are the greatest forms of strength you can possess. If you're wondering how you can practically apply Stoic philosophy to your life and face hatred without losing control, this video has the answers you need. Join Wisdom Daily as we explore powerful Stoicism principles that will help you reclaim inner peace and live a stronger, more self-controlled life. 1. Staying calm. The power of silence. Have you ever noticed that even when you try your hardest to remain calm, other people often continue provoking you, making it extremely challenging to maintain your composure? In our daily lives, we frequently encounter situations like this, where emotions can easily take control of our decisions. Imagine a moment at the 2022 Oscars, when famous actor Will Smith lost control of his emotions and slapped Chris Rock on stage. Losing control only lasted a few short seconds, but left significant damage to the reputation and career he spent over 3 decades building. Had Will chosen silence and emotional control, perhaps the situation would have never spiraled out of control. So, what does Stoicism teach us about the power of silence? By practicing self-discipline through Stoic philosophy, you learn not to let your emotions dominate you, but instead to maintain emotional mastery. As the renowned philosopher Epictetus once said, "We cannot control the actions or words of others, but we have full control over our own reactions." Silence is not a sign of weakness or submission. Rather, it represents the highest form of self-control. Now, think back to a stressful situation you've recently experienced. What might have changed if you had chosen silence and calm instead of immediately reacting? Can you see how making this choice would have brought you more inner peace and caused those attempting to provoke you to feel frustrated by their failure? To better understand how to build emotional control and cultivate a disciplined life, let's explore the next important principle that Stoic philosophy offers us. 2. Building a disciplined life, creating a powerful role model. Have you ever felt constantly distracted by external factors, from work responsibilities to people around you, making it challenging to stay focused on your long-term goals? This issue is very common in today's society, where external influences can easily disrupt your focus and personal discipline. Consider the story of one of the greatest athletes of all time, Michael Phelps. Despite facing significant personal challenges, Phelps consistently maintained a rigorous training regimen, putting in thousands of hours of practice leading up to each Olympic event. His exceptional self-discipline demonstrates that living a disciplined life not only helps you overcome difficulties, but also empowers you to reach extraordinary heights of success. So, what does Stoic philosophy teach us about building a disciplined life? According to Stoicism, discipline isn't simply forcing yourself into a fixed schedule. It is living purposefully, with self-control and a deep awareness of the value of your time. By following the Stoic philosophy lessons on self-discipline, you can create a life that external factors cannot disrupt. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once taught, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury, to become stronger and more steadfast than your adversaries could ever undermine." Ask yourself this question: are you living a disciplined life where you fully control your time and actions, or are external factors controlling your life? Practicing self-discipline through Stoic philosophy will enable you not only to overcome obstacles, but also to become someone you are proud of, a true role model for yourself and those around you. To continue exploring powerful Stoic lessons, let's now delve into how patience and perseverance can help you overcome any challenge, even in the face of hatred and adversity. 3. Perseverance and overcoming challenges, outlasting hatred. Have you ever felt oppressed by someone else's hatred, making it feel as though you're trapped in a never-ending battle? At times, the negativity of those around us can make us feel held back. But how can you rise above it without losing yourself? Consider the inspiring story of one of history's most remarkable figures, Nelson Mandela. After spending more than 27 years imprisoned, Mandela remained resilient and steadfastly believed in the power of change and peace. Hatred did not break him. Instead, it became a driving force for his continued fight for justice and reconciliation. Mandela understood that no matter how many obstacles he faced, perseverance and endurance would carry him through. This is precisely the spirit taught by Stoic philosophy. By applying a Stoic mindset, you learn how to overcome hatred and develop patience and inner strength that refuse to be conquered by negativity. Stoicism teaches us that endurance and no retaliationis, what truly allows us to overcome adversity. When you remain resilient and prevent external negativity from affecting you, you become stronger than ever before. So, what will you do the next time you face hatred in your life? Hatred might linger for a while, but through Stoic philosophy, you'll realize it is only a small chapter in your longer journey. By developing endurance and patience, you not only outlast the hatred, but also find genuine peace within yourself. Next, let's explore another important Stoic lesson, forgiveness. We'll see why forgiveness is truly a powerful force that can free you from resentment and offer you lasting peace. 4. Forgiveness and freedom, the true power of Stoic philosophy. Have you ever felt like a huge burden was pressing down on your mind because of anger or resentment towards someone? Sometimes, these emotions don't just hurt others, they trap us in a cycle of stress and pain. Consider the story of Mahatma Gandhi, a leader famously known for his spirit of forgiveness and peace. Throughout his life, Gandhi faced numerous challenges, including severe injustice and hatred from the British colonial authorities. Yet, he firmly believed that forgiveness was the key to genuine freedom. Instead of allowing resentment to control him, Gandhi chose forgiveness, advocating through the strength of love and patience. Through this choice, he inspired a powerful non-violent independence movement that ultimately succeeded. What does Stoic philosophy teach us about forgiveness? In Stoicism, forgiveness isn't weakness. Rather, it's an act of freeing yourself from negativity. When you forgive, you don't just let go of hatred, you find inner peace, a sense of calmness that no one can take away from you. As Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, famously said, "Forgiveness allows you to live more freely, no longer imprisoned by resentment and anger." Think back to times when you felt weighed down because you couldn't forgive someone. Did you notice that resentment doesn't just hurt the other person, it drains your own energy, causes stress, and takes away your inner peace? Try applying Stoic philosophy to your life and allow forgiveness to free you from unnecessary burdens. To learn even more about how Stoic philosophy can help you achieve true mental and emotional freedom, let's explore another fundamental Stoic principle: accepting reality. 5. Accepting reality, emotional liberation. Have you ever felt profoundly frustrated or helpless facing situations completely beyond your control? We often try hard to change reality, but this struggle usually results in exhaustion, irritation, and suffering. Let me share a meaningful story about Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. When Jobs was fired from the very company he founded in 1985, it was a tremendous shock. Instead of becoming consumed by bitterness or resisting the situation, Jobs chose to calmly accept the reality. His acceptance gave him the strength to found new companies like Next and Pixar, which later achieved spectacular success. Eventually, Apple itself invited him back, leading the company to unprecedented heights. This is exactly what Stoic philosophy teaches us. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's freedom from negative emotions, allowing you to find inner peace and live a powerful, fulfilling life. Stoicism emphasizes that facing difficulties and challenges is natural. Rather than resisting, we should learn to make peace with them. As Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "What doesn't harm me makes me stronger." This means that events and challenges may be beyond your control, but you can always choose how you calmly and wisely respond. Now, consider a recent situation that left you deeply frustrated because you couldn't control the outcome. Instead of struggling against it in vain, imagine how your life could change if you chose to accept reality calmly. Doing this not only frees you from negativity, it also opens a pathway towards strength, self-control, and lasting peace. With the principles of Stoic mindset you've learned in this video, are you ready to transform your life and achieve greater emotional resilience? Right now, let's briefly recap these powerful Stoic techniques and explore how you can apply them daily to completely change your life. Today, we've explored 5 powerful techniques from Stoic philosophy to help you master your emotions, achieve inner peace, and become stronger in the face of hatred and negativity. Each Stoic principle you embrace brings you closer to a life free from emotional turmoil. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "What doesn't harm me makes me stronger." Live by Stoic principles, and your life will become a continuous journey toward lasting peace and inner strength. If you found this video valuable and want to continue exploring Stoic philosophy in greater depth, please click the subscribe button to follow Wisdom Daily and never miss our future insights. Share your story in the comments below. How will you apply Stoic philosophy in your own life? We'd love to hear your experiences. And if you believe this video can help someone else achieve inner peace, please share it with your friends and family today. Join Wisdom Daily in discovering more incredible insights from timeless ancient philosophies.